What's awakening within you? This is a timeless oracle reading for soul remembrance. So let's pick a card for deep transformation and awakening with the Neptune Moon Oracle. Welcome to this timeless pick a card reading. Today we journey into the profound energies of Neptune Moon Oracle, your cosmic compass for spiritual awakening, deep transformation, and soul remembrance. Each card in this reading is a sacred key, attuned to the frequencies of intuition, healing, and higher guidance. These cards can transmit a soul-coded message, intuitive frequencies, and speak directly to your soul. So what is for you will resonate with you. Within each transmission lies a potential to expand your awareness, activate dormant wisdom, and align with the divine intelligence flowing through your journey. So take a moment, center your breath, ground your energy, and feel into the card that calls to your soul most today. Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Take a moment and I'll be back with your reading. Group 1. So first of all, we have the frequency pulse. This is the energetic tone of this transmission for you. For you, it's about receiving guidance and assistance and support. That's going to help you have the best way, the most favorable path forward. So we're seeking victory. We have the tide turning for you, Group 1. This is going to come in the form of support and assistance that is needed. Now, this is the frequency pulse. It's the energetic tone of this whole transmission for you. So this is how we're going to strive to have this successful or victorious outcome. This card, which is the pillar of support, it appears when you're being supported. Perhaps it's subtly, or it could be profoundly. It acknowledges helpers, allies, and stabilizers in your life, whether embodied through people, spirit guides, or inner resilience. It affirms that you're not alone, and that your learning isn't weakness, it's wisdom. So here, it indicates that you may need to rely on others. Or it could be that your victory here comes from the assistance of your spirit team. This card reminds you to identify where your pillars lie and let yourself be assisted when necessary. For as a practical reading, this card indicates that help is ready and present, even if it's not loudly announced. Who shows up for you? What anchors you in times of uncertainty? This card invites gratitude and reciprocity. In the second space, we have the collective wave. What's moving through the collective field at this moment? At this moment, there is the ability to have simulation awareness, for people to open their eyes and be guided towards what is real and what is not. It's an opportunity for rising from the ashes. It's the renewal card. Rising from collapse with purpose. It's called Ashes to Rebirth, and it's all about renewal. This card appears when you're beginning to grasp reality, and this is happening at a collective level. This wave of energy that's coming in is to help to raise awareness, for people to have a renewed outlook and to really have their eyes open to what it is that surrounds us. On an everyday application, have you ever noticed how the belief can change how you perceive your environment? That's simulation insight. You may need to rewrite a limiting thought and observe what changes in your day. Visualize yourself as designing your reality. Choose the texture, the tones, the emotions that you want to experience, and notice how others are unconsciously coding theirs too. This could be lucid awareness. It brings freedom. You're no longer reacting, you're tweaking the source code. On the spiritual layer, this card resonates with the Hermetic mentalism, quantum theory of the observer effect, and the mystical traditions that view life as a dreamlike interface. You're accessing a point where awareness shifts outcomes. This is a reality hack point, the one where intuition, belief, and energetic alignment fuse to reframe your simulation. And this is what's happening with the collective wave. This is what we're moving through at this time. This is the personal activation. This is how this energy is landing in your field. We had the vulnerability card. This is the shield breaker. It's asking you to be vulnerable, to let love penetrate your shield. We also have the keeper of destiny and the Akashic records. This represents the guardianship of your soul's full past lives, parallel selves, loops. This card doesn't predict, it remembers. It calls you to step beyond linear identity and receive insight from your own record of becoming. You're not starting from scratch here. You're building on thousands of lifetimes of encoded knowledge. On the practical, this card invites you to have deep reflections, study, or exploration of soul journeys. You may be drawn to the Akashic records, astrology, numerology, past life regression, or intuitive downloads that feel older than your current identity. Do you notice patterns repeating, skills arriving effortlessly, relationships feeling ancient? That's your record whispering. You need to journal or meditate. And you need to ask your soul, what lessons am I integrating right now? So this is you opening your heart to this collective wave that's coming in. And this is how it's going to land in your field. It's going to leave you feeling maybe even vulnerable, but asking you to be vulnerable and open your heart to this energy that's coming through, this remembrance of past lifetimes, tapping in through astrology or numerology, or perhaps even just intuitive downloads. It's asking you to be open to receive and take a moment to tap in and see what ancient knowledge you can tap into yourself. This collective energy that is coming through that's allowing us to see reality for what it is. Allow those who need to assist and guide you on this process to enter your life, to help seed and activate this conscious collective wave that's coming in, this awareness or opening your eyes, this opportunity that's coming in collectively, and it's hitting you personally, asking you to be vulnerable and be open to see reality for what it really is, to tap into your past knowledge. Spiritually, this card connects you with the Akashic field, the timeless energetic library containing every soul's history and possibilities. It's also called source code, where you can access a deeper connection, receiving messages. You might access this through prayer, meditation, symbols, or vibrational resonance. What you seek isn't hidden, it's encoded. This card suggests you're awakening to your destiny by remembering who you've already been. This is the soul memory. It's how your past influences this activation. It aligns with the energy coming through of how it's going to be hitting your energy field through your past timelines and your past lives, your past DNA or experiences. Here we have the whispered realms. It's a subtle transmission. So this shows how past influences are going to assist you with this activation. As you see in complete diagonal or opposition, we see you being open and vulnerable to receive assistance and support. And here in the place of activation and past memories, we see subtle transmissions coming through to assist and guide you, to see reality for what it really is, and to be open and vulnerable to use what you already have mastered. We have the healing card, granting you the opportunity to have soul healing, DNA healing, or healing of your physical body. The whisper realms, it appears when quiet guidance is drifting through your energy field. It's not always audible or visible. It may come as a flicker of knowing. It could be a dream or a sudden phrase that sticks with you. This card reveals that your higher wisdom is reaching out, and it is a delicate transmission from your guides, your ancestors, or your own soul's expanded awareness. You are receiving subtle clues and you need to listen carefully or listen closely. On the physical, practical, everyday reading, pay attention. Allow yourself quiet spaces. When this card arises, set time aside to be still. Messages come through dreams, music, and synchronicities. It can also be spontaneous thoughts. Clairaudient abilities may be awakening, or you're being nudged towards expanding your intuitive channels. Try gentle journaling, stream of consciousness writing, or meditative walks to stay attuned. On the spiritual, the whisper realm speaks of thresholds. This is where guidance flows from. It's non-physical, becoming physical or tangible. You're tapping into quantum streams. It could be ancestral memory banks or soul-led transmissions. This isn't just psychic chatter. It's deep frequency work. These whispers often bypass the conscious logic and anchor into your emotional body or in your dreamscape. At higher realms, this card is a handshake from ethereal councils, interdimensional allies, or benevolent collectives who communicate via frequency rather than speech. You may be unconsciously accessing the Akashic field or receiving soul codes from star nations, such as those linked to Sirius or Lyra. These messages often come encoded as symbols, feelings, or environmental cues. The veil between the worlds, it thins not through effort, but receptivity. You are not just listening, you are remembering. This is the integration key. It's how to consciously work this transmission. It's how to integrate it and anchor it or activate it into your being or physical plane. We have the veil of illusion, being able to discern truth or illusion, and being able to see things for what they really are. It sits diagonal to the renewal and the simulation awareness. But you're integrating this into your physical by having a greater awareness of what's going on around you, what's going on in the spiritual and the physical, and how they're connected. It's also asking you to take a look at agreement and past blueprints that you've made. This is the sacred amendment. It's the card that indicates what you came here to do, what needs to be changed, and how you're going to take control and make these sacred amendments. We are talking about the integration and the activation of this energy, this wave, consciousness wave that's coming in. that you're being guided and assisted to have a favorable outcome. You're being awakened, becoming aware of this collective energy that's coming in that brings an opportunity for renewal and for you to understand your purpose that you agreed to or your blueprint that you came in with. So how do you work with this transmission? The veil of illusion. It arrives when you're entangled in something that looks polished but it feels a little bit off. This could be a person, a situation, or a belief, or even your own self-story. This card doesn't accuse, it illuminates. You're being invited to hold up your inner mirror and ask, what truth am I not seeing? Something may be cloaked in charisma or comfort, but your intuition sees the hairline cracks. It's time to gently unravel what isn't real as it sits across from the reality weaver. On the practical, everyday reading, this could be showing up as a red flag in a relationship, misleading media, spiritual bypassing, or wishful thinking. It's not paranoia, it's perception. Take a step back. Observe rather than react. Trust your gut over appearances. Protect your energetic field. Journal about what you have been avoiding or what feels off, even if it seems harmless. So this is a work that Spirit wants you to do to activate this energy that's coming in. It's all about opening your eyes and seeing reality for what it really is, and rewriting what needs to be rewritten. Here we have the timeline shift. It's a potential to shift when you begin to align. So we've got opportunities for change coming your way. This is opportunities to evolve. This is where naivety softens and wisdom blooms. This brings with it collective knowledge or understanding or wisdom, so you can make the changes that you need to make in your own life. We have the shifting tide and the tide turner sitting side by side, offering opportunities to change your lot, to change where you are in life right now and put it in a more favorable position. This is bringing back the energy for you to be able to do this on your own. It's returning the power back to you. Changing any agreements or ancestral programming that has occurred. This could also be childhood programming that says you are not good enough, you can't achieve this. This is offering opportunities for you to see that this was nothing but a program, and you have the opportunity to change. Once you open your eyes to the awareness, then naivety will soften and the wisdom will bloom. We have the evolving essence. It arrives to honor your journey from raw truth into refined knowing. It reflects the moments when innocence meets experience. Not in a clash, but in a soft fusion. Naivety is not weakness. It's the fertile ground from which wisdom roots. This card celebrates your transitions, your mistakes, heartbreaks and learnings, all the things that textured you and made you glow to be who you really are. On a practical, where have you matured in recent weeks, months, or years? This card invites gentle reflection on how your perspectives have shifted or changed. As you integrate this new energy, cosmic energy that's coming in, activate it into your presence through healing and rewriting any programs that no longer align with you. You'll be able to evolve, change, so victory will be yours. Next, we have the Dimensional Gateway as card 7. This is what will open when you fully align. We have the karmic effects, the cause and effect. Once you activate and integrate this energy into your physical being, to reprogram what needs to be reprogrammed and see reality for what it really is, you will have your eyes open to their karmic effects. This is all about energetic accountability. The law of cause and effect is about vibrational justice, sacred reflection, personal responsibility. The karmic effect shows up when something in your life is circling back. Maybe a lesson that you thought you'd mastered or a result arriving that mirrors past choices. It reminds you that your actions, thoughts, and intentions are vibrational seeds. What you water will bloom. What you ignore will root deeper. The universe is listening through alignment, but not judgment. Your affirmation here is, I honor the cause and effect of my energy. I choose with wisdom, and I evolve with integrity. This is the dimensional gateway. It offers the opportunity to see karma for what it really is. It could be what's holding you here in your repeating patterns. And by seeing reality or karma for what it really is going to be your dimensional gateway. This clear view of everything you've been through in your life and what it all means is what is going to be available for your understanding once you fully align and integrate with this energy. I hope that this aligns with you. I hope that you understand it. Let me know if this resonates with you in it. Welcome, Group 2. Today's Neptune Moon reading will be a little bit different. I'll be using the Neptune transmission spread. It's your soul compass for timelines, truth, and transformation. Taking a look at what cosmic energy or collective energy is coming in and how you will integrate or activate that within your personal field. In the first position, we have got the frequency pulse. We have Guardian of Nurture with caring energy. Guided and assisted by the puzzle solver. It's a convergence where all the pieces start coming together. So this is the tone of the energetic tone of this transmission for you. It's how you're going to understand all the pieces that's going on around you and how they all fit together. And it all comes back to that Guardian of Nurture with that caring energy. This card arrives when your inner world or your outer life is calling for kindness. Whether you're in a role of the caregiver, a healer, an empath, or simply holding space for someone else's energy, this card confirms that your caring energy is a gift. It reminds you that gentle does not mean weak, and boundaries can be loving. It's an invitation to root in compassion without depletion. On the practical everyday reading, are you overgiving? Are you feeling like tenderness goes unnoticed? This card asks you to recalibrate. Serve from fullness, not fatigue. Offer care where it's welcomed, but not expected. Let your own heart be the first recipient of nurture. Take salt baths, slow your pace, and offer yourself kindness. Whether holding a friend, a dream, or grief, you are a guardian, but you're not a martyr. So here you're starting to see how your role in life will be affected by the upcoming energy, or how you're integrating your caring nature within your spiritual work. Here we have the collective wave. This is what's moving through the collective field at the moment. It's showing a need to work through any trauma that you're holding on to, working through any energy that is holding or anchoring you down, working through past life experiences, working through childhood traumas, working through traumas that you've experienced in your just general life. It's the shadow residue that holds on, even if you think you've healed. We have the stellar kin. It's all about the starseed and the cosmic family. This is the cosmic wave that's moving through the collective field. It's where the starseeds and the cosmic family reintroduce themselves to help you lift out of this trauma energy. It's also lifting you out of repeating patterns. This energy where you've lived lives over and over again, repeating the same mistakes, causing fragments of trauma and negative energy or karma that's held within your subtle bodies. Now, this energy, it builds over time. The more that you go through in this life as well as other lives, the more these little fragments are connected to your being. So here your stellar kin are stepping in to say you don't need to repeat these patterns anymore. We are here to assist and guide you with releasing this heavy energy. The stellar kin arrives when the veil thins and your soul begins to remember. It reflects moments of profound recognition, when a person, a place, or a practice feels like home beyond earth. This card honors your starseed essence and the energetic threads connecting to your cosmic allies, teachers, and your incarnated kin. You are part of something vast, ancient, and loving. On the practical, you might be sensing an awakening around you, not just as human, but as a soul woven from stardust. This card invites you to explore spiritual paths that resonate with galactic frequencies, light language, soul retrieval, or meditations that access other dimensions. You may start meeting others who feel oddly familiar. That's not random, it's recognition. In the next position, we have the personal activation. This is how the energy is going to be landing in your field. You have vibrational alignment, and you also have magnetism. This is the weather of radiance. It's magnetic, radiant energy. It's high vibrational energy. Energy that vibrates in love, bliss, and joy. And it allows you to be magnetic. People are attracted to you. You attract positive activities or opportunities towards you. It's a heightened energy that's coming in to remove past trauma, connect you with your heritage or your starseed lineage, and that is going to show what your real vibration is. People are just going to be drawn to you, and your ability to manifest will go up threefold as you engage in this collective energy and integrate it into your personal activation field. This vibrational alignment shows up when your soul wants to retune. Perhaps you're sensing an energetic mismatch, feeling off around certain people, places, or habits. This card encourages you to check what you're vibrating and what you're attracting. Energy doesn't lie, it simply aligns. You need to shift the tune and your reality will shift as well. If you're feeling off but can't pinpoint why, this card says, listen to the subtle vibrations. People's words can be polite, but their energy might be draining. Environments can feel safe. Yet, if you're feeling unsettled, you need to trust that energy. You also may need to clean your energy field through salt baths or sound healing, breath work, or laughter. Here your affirmation is, I align with frequencies that honor my truth. I vibrate in harmony and my energy attracts divine resonance. You are magnetic with this incoming energy. And that is how it is landing in your field. Next is the position of your soul memory. It's how your past experiences will influence this activation. So first of all, we have all that sparkles. showing your vibration and your shine, your magnetic energy. But it is affected. It is affected by your past relationships, past energy or people you've shared energy with. It leaves a resonance on you. It leaves remnants. So it's asking you to do the cleansing that is needed, the cleansing it asks for in this section here. It's needed here to remove any negativity that's been placed in your aura from past relationships or experiences. This is the soul memory. It's how your past influences this activation of energy that's coming in. And this energy that's coming in for you is landing in a very high vibrational way. But what Spirit is asking from you is cleansing from your past energies. It's the threadbare bond. And what that means is that you put out little threads to different people that you've come in contact with. And sometimes those threads don't dissolve. They require healing. They require removal. They require cleansing. So here you need to take time out to do some energetic healing around your auric field. Use a beautiful, brilliant sword or ask your angels to assist you and guide you in this process. And I believe it's Archangel Michael that you ask for to help you cut the cords that are draining you. Because this is what's happening. You are magnetic, your energy, but you could possibly be unprotected. You could be a radiant, glowing, beaming light that encourages those with negative intentions to come in and drain your energy, whether this is happening on a physical level or happening on a spiritual level. So it could be that you're a guiding, shining light and showing it for the spiritual world to see that you are a shining beacon. And it's asking you to protect your beautiful energy so people don't try and siphon that from you, or other beings don't try and siphon that from you. On the physical, it's saying that you're possibly connected to past people that are still draining your energy. And this is where you may need to call your power back to you. So repeat very clearly and strongly that I call back to myself all of my personal power. This also indicates where you're needing to do your cleansing work and cut any cords that are draining you. Pay attention to anybody that reaches out to contact you after this process, because they may have felt the nudge or the clipping of that cord and are now reaching out to you to reconnect. So we have all that sparkles. This arrives when you're ready to tap into the wisdom of the earth's gifts through gold, silver, copper, quartz or obsidian or lapis. They all carry coded energy, ancient memory and vibrational power. These minerals don't just look radiant, they amplify your frequency. They anchor intentions and they connect you to planetary intelligence. So here you need to be guided to tap into the crystals or the minerals that are necessary for you to do your work, to tap into your stellar, cosmic planetary intelligence or stellar kin, cosmic family, or to keep your vibration high but protected. So here you're needing to tap into certain crystals. Now I use lapis. I have my also my heart chakra, which is rose quartz. One that I'm getting is your black stone, so your obsidian stone to help ground you and protect your energy. So that's what I would say your crystals would need to be, but please trust your own intuition here, because what Spirit is saying for you is that you're needing to protect your energy, so you're going to be needing to be carrying a protective crystal, but you're also going to want to be able to tap into your cosmic roots or your starseed cosmic family. So this is where you're going to be guided to work with certain crystals that help amplify that energy. In the next position, we have the integration key. This is how you're going to consciously work with this incoming energy. It's asking you to have clarity. It's saying at this time, the veil is going to be lifted and you'll be able to see things for what they really are. It's also going to allow you to understand what you need to release, what no longer works from you, what works for you, whether this is past programming or whether this is clutter that surrounds you, whether this is outdated belief systems or a job that you are in that no longer works for you, or relationship even. It's asking you to have clarity to see what needs to be dissolved or released at this time. Now, we have the clarity card saying that your eyes are going to be open, the veil will be lifted. You're going to be able to see clearly what past programming and traumas you have been carrying. And you're going to be able to actively engage the help from your cosmic family or your starseed origins to help lift that heavy energy out of your auric field, to cut the cords that drain you and release that resonance that's been left over from past traumas. We have the freedom's embrace. This card is a revolutionary nod from spirit. It appears when you're ready to unhook from outdated soul roles, ancestral duties, or karmic scripts. You've fulfilled what you needed to do. Now your essence is ready to soar unscripted. This isn't rebellion for the sake of rebellion, it's liberation born from completion. You're no longer obligated, you are inspired. On the physical, you need to look at parts of your identity that feel rehearsed, including obligations, family dynamics, belief systems, even roles you've played spiritually or professionally. This card asks, who would you be without your story? It invites a fresh soul chapter. Freedom to define, to rewrite, or to simply be without definition. Even releasing the need to be healed or awakened can be part of your liberation. This is a timeline shift. It's the potential shift when you begin to align with this incoming energy. It is saying that you are moving forward or have the opportunity to move forward, to find yourself, to rekindle sparks of passion or inspiration that once lived within you, that have been squashed down by responsibilities or burdens or drama that go on around you. This card is asking you to reconnect, rekindle to your energetic or inspirational or creative self. This is a potential shift when you begin to align these energies. You'll be moving forward with a new sense of passion. This card is your energetic GPS recalibrating to a more aligned destination. You've reached the threshold. The past has served, and the next chapter is humming with promise. The way forward isn't always paved, it's chosen. The future begins when you do. Your guides affirm that you are not off course. The course is activating. The future is inviting, it's not demanding. You're ready to transition from imagining to becoming. The path may not be what you expect, but it is exactly what it's meant to be. This is the dimensional gateway. It's what opens for you when you are fully aligned with this guidance. You have card number 33. It's the Master Teacher. It's either indicating that you will learn from a mentor, or that if you align to this energy and allow it to activate within you, you will become the Master Teacher. What you have lived through, experienced, learned, and risen from will be able to help others. Perhaps you'll be guided to teach, to share your knowledge, so that others can learn from you. The Master Teacher card arrives when the next stage of your growth may require learning from someone who's walked the path before you. It honors humility and the sacred art of apprenticeship, recognizing that guidance is not weakness, but it is refinement. Whether it's a spiritual guide, a healer, an elder, a coach, or a fleeting encounter with a wise stranger, this card invites you to open, absorb, and elevate through connection. Soul level, this card signifies a transmission of light codes through lineage, tradition, or divine synchronicity. You may be aligning with teachings destined for you, either ancient or emergent. This is a portal for spiritual refinement, activating higher capacities through shared wisdom. It reminds us that the soul's evolution is often relational, woven through the dance of guidance and gratitude and connection. Group 2, I hope that this resonated with you, and I will see you again next time for your Neptune Moon reading. Group 3. This reading is a little different for our Neptune Moon reading this week. So relax and be guided through the incoming energies and how they're going to be met in your field, activated, and what that will mean for you. I'll be using the Neptune transmission spread. It's a soul compass for timelines, truths, and transformation. In the first position, we have the frequency pulse. This is the energetic tone of the transmission that will occur for you. We have here the card of suppression. We have the muted flame sitting on top of the telepathic harmony. Both represent words unsaid, filters, and the inability to say what you truly feel. Suppression is about when somebody doesn't allow you to speak, they expect you to filter, or you feel like you have to filter around certain people. You may also feel like you've got to dim your light so you don't affect other people. Words unsaid, and not being able to truly express how you really feel. So this is in the position of the frequency pulse. This is the energetic tone of this entire transmission. It's about no longer suppressing your light for the sake of others, no longer feeling like you've got to filter everything you say. The telepathic harmony enters when words no longer suffice or are no longer needed. You're likely experiencing heightened empathy or mutual knowing or inexplicable understanding in a relationship. Could be an intuitive download. This card affirms that connection is happening across energetic strands, not just through verbal channels. On everyday situations, you may be noticing how sometimes you just know how someone feels, or that they finish your thoughts before you speak. You could be tapped into telepathic connection with another person. But I feel with the suppression card sitting on top, I feel like it's the words that you're not able to say, whether from doubting yourself, doubting that you're good enough to speak in a certain way. Maybe you're feeling like you're not intelligent enough. Maybe you're feeling like you need to filter what you're saying so you don't insult another person or they take it the wrong way. But here, this is the whole energetic tone of your reading and what Spirit is here to help you with through this process. Being able to shine your light in who you truly are and allow the world and the people around you to see who you really are, not be afraid to shine and show or speak openly and honestly. Group 3, we have got the soul mirror. It's a reflection. This is about self-awareness, but also letting the world see who you really are. It's like holding a mirror up to the world and showing the world who's on the inside. This is indicating that you have not been able, because we have the forbidden fruit, access restricted. In some situations, you haven't truly felt that you've been able to be truly yourself. You haven't been able to hold your soul mirror up to the world so they can see you for what you really are. You've had to feel like you've had to filter yourself to fit in, look a certain way, act a certain way, just to fit in with everybody else. Now, the forbidden fruit emerges when you're drawn to something enticing but energetically off limits. It reflects the archetype of desire that's not meant to be fulfilled, perhaps a person, path, or pursuit that carries lessons through restraint rather than engagement. This card isn't about punishment, it's about reverence. Some fruits bruise when grasped too soon. Some doors remain closed to protect your path. But there is showing a level of restriction around you, Group 3. Not being able to be seen or heard. This card talks about being heard or filtered, and this card B is talking about restricting you shining and showing the real mirror of your soul to everybody around you. And this is the collective wave that's moving through the collective field. So this is offering you an opportunity to really become who your soul really is. The collective wave is offering opportunities to be who your soul really is. Not just the role that you play in this life, because that was the hand that you were dealt. Group 3. This is a personal activation. This is how this energy is going to land in your field. We have got the Eye of Revelation. Reality facade will collapse. These filters that you've been wearing, masking your true self, that facade is going to crumble. You're finally going to be able to see where you felt trapped in your life. But also, people are going to be able to see you for who you really are. To shine your light and not be afraid. This is the loop maker. We're repeating patterns or feeling trapped by the mundane, trapped in your repetitive life. Next to the Eye of Revelation, where the facade begins to collapse and truth will start to emerge. This is your soul awakening and the integration of sudden clarity. This is your personal activation, how this energy is going to land in your field. The Eye of Revelation, it may not be gentle, but it will be sacred. It bursts through stagnant energy and it exposes what's been hidden. Where lies have been, things that you've believed, roles that you've played, or dynamics that you've tolerated. It's the card of uncomfortable clarity, when everything falls apart, not to punish you, but to reveal what is real. Think about the Tower card, spiritual earthquakes or piercing moments where you cannot unsee what is revealed. You're finally going to get to see who your soul really is, what your mission, your purpose is. Finally going to feel what you feel on the inside will manifest on the outside. So there seems to be a facade where the outside does not match the inside. And this opportunity or incoming energy offers you and lands in your personal activation field, allowing that facade to fall apart. So then you no longer have to be trapped by roles that you've had to play or dynamics that you've tolerated. This facade will release and allow you to be who you truly are and to be able to speak with honesty and integrity. Group 3. This is the soul memory. It's how your past influences this activation. In Group 3, your cards are painting a very powerful energetic shift happening within you. This card is the Compass Bearer, talking about your past experiences, falling in the position of the soul memory, and how these past experiences will affect this activation. You also have the Rebel's Liberty, freedom from bondage, sitting next to the Trapped card. So here, this integration is going to allow you to finally liberate from what holds you back. So the Compass Bearer says that the experiences that you've lived and that you've gained have not been in vain. You haven't lived this life and this experience for no reason at all. You've learnt from it. You've gathered various skills along your way that will be used to the betterment of your future. So what's coming up for you will be a direct result of the skills that you've gathered along your way. And your direction or your compass comes from your heart. So really wanting to tap into your heart or your purpose, your mission, and have that sense of feeling like this is what I'm meant to do. This is who I really am. And you will be guided by that feeling very strongly within your heart. Now the Rebel's Liberty. It erupts when your spirit can no longer tolerate the containment or put up with what it has been putting up with. It reflects a rising force within you, an uncompromising urge to break free from limitation, false beliefs, false facades, toxic systems, and identity cages. Whether this bondage is external or self-imposed, this card declares that you've reached a point of ignition. The rebel isn't reckless, it's radical truth in motion. This is the integration key. This is how you consciously work with this transmission, this incoming energy. Here we have the card of solitude. It's the hermit cloak. It's about going within and seeking clarity, seeking truth, allowing the facade to fall away. What roles have you played in your life because of indoctrination, or that you've believed that you've had to do or be for the sake of others? This is about going within, getting in touch with your heart compass, getting in touch with seeing who you really are, so that the inside reflects the outside. So this, sitting in the opposition position, is both reflection cards. We have the soul mirror being held up to the hermit cloak. Both are about moments of solitude and reflection. In this area, we see that it's a reflection about reflecting who you are on the inside to be shown that way on the outside. And here it's about going within and reflecting on who that person is, who you really are, who is within inside of you, what really is your soul energy, and have you been living your life in truth and integrity? So the wisdom seeker, it appears when that thirst to know becomes a soul call, not just a mental itch. You're not chasing facts, you're unearthing meaning, discovering who you really are through internal reflection. This card honors every question you've asked, every book that you've devoured, and every aha that reshaped your worldview. It invites you to become both student and sage, honoring both questions and answers. But it is about solitude, it is about wisdom that is gained by going within. And this falls in your position of integration. It's the key of how you integrate this change and shifting energy. This is a position of the timeline shift. It's the potential that happens when you begin to align this energy. So this is the possibilities of the shifting energy. We have effort, the tenacious striver. So this is saying that this is going to take a matter of effort to achieve this, to become who you really are. So it's about effort that you don't take a backward step from, to become that true and powerful essence. It's saying that your thoughts matter. How you see yourself is how you project yourself to the world. This card, it's about inner dialogue. It's about how you speak to yourself internally, how you've been also spoken to or programmed that repeats itself in your mind like a pattern or a program. I'm not good enough. I will never achieve this. These are some of those negative programs that you've maybe heard in different parts of your life that stick with you. And this is saying that this has affected your whole life. So it's saying how you think about yourself and talk to your internal dialogue, becoming who you really are. Do you want to achieve? Do you want to you realize and show the world that you are good enough? This is what this whole thing is. You've been afraid to show your light because you think that others won't accept it or that you're not good enough, because that's what you've been programmed to think. This card is saying that you need to reprogram those patterns or internal dialogue. It will take effort, but you can see the light that shines in the mind here and the power that and strength that you grow from this situation. Thoughts are seeds, they are spells and codes, and your energetic signature flows directly from them. Your perception is your projection. If you've been spinning out, stuck in a low vibration, negative patterns, programming, doubting your power, this card recalibrates your awareness. You need to rewrite the thought, shift the frequency, and change the game. Group 3, this is the dimensional gateway. This is what will happen when you fully align this guidance. It's your final card in the portal. It reveals your expanded timeline, your soul gift, and your multi-dimensional being. You have the radiant sun in this position. The radiant sun card beams with life force energy. It marks a return to your core, to your essence and your center, where your spirit glows with clarity, strength, and warmth. You may feel a surge in vitality, ambition, confidence, and spiritual clarity. The sun is not just light, it's the engine of consciousness. This card symbolizes awakening to your divine life force, embracing visibility, and becoming the beacon to others. And this is your dimensional gateway. When you fully align this energy, this is who you become. Thank you for joining me, Group 3. I truly hope this resonates, and I truly hope that you take note of this energy here to become this beautiful, radiant energy. I will see you again for your next Neptune Moon reading. Welcome to the bonus section. I have to do a bonus section. If you need a little more, I'm going to do a little speed up version of this spread. This spread will be the Neptune transmission spread. It is the soul compass for timelines, truths, and transformations. This is the frequency pulse position. It's the energetic tone of this transmission. It says yes. It says be open, open to change, open your heart here. This is the awareness card. It's the embodied code. Your body holds the answers and you need to tune in. So the cards here for the total frequency pulse of this energetic reading, the tone of this transmission is saying, yes, be open to awareness, body awareness, mind awareness, mental awareness, and emotional awareness. In the position of the collective wave, what's moving through the collective field for you, bonus group? This is a collective energy. It's an opportunity for activation. What was dormant now rises into action. This is cosmic reflection. It's the universe corresponds to what you put out there. Be open to the awareness and the activation, and the universe will correspond in kind. It's about a heightened sense of alertness. It's a time of awareness and alertness. Venus empathy indicates balance within relationships and self-love. Personal activation is how this energy is landing in your field. So, on the personal activation and how this energy is landing in your field, it's all about the way you think, your quest for knowledge, and your strategy. So, here these cards are saying that you need to think very carefully about what it is that you're thinking about. So, your energy is reflected by the thoughts that you have in your mind. Thoughts matter, it's all mental, but you do need to seek wisdom and knowledge here. So it's about really filling up your mental cup here, getting in more information, strategy, planning, thoughts, active mind here. So, how this personal activation occurs for you is in the mental field. You're going to feel this energy coming in this field by an explosion of ideas, thoughts, mental activity. This is how it's hitting your field. This is the soul memory. It's how your past influences affect this activation. Now, this card is Phoenix Ashes, the destruction. It's talking about past lives, events, or programming that has ended maybe not so well. It's inner wisdom is talking about reflection. It's the key to Zion. This card is saying that unlocking knowledge and remembrance. Now, remembrance of your past lives, remembrance of situations where you've been met with repeating patterns, situations that's coming up in your life now that you can deal with past experiences, skills that you've mastered in past lifetimes. We have the Phoenix Ashes and the ability to rise from ashes. So the destruction that is or desecration of situations in past lives and how you've been able to bounce back from them. So you're unlocking that innate lessons that you learnt in those lifetimes. You're unlocking perhaps skills that you've mastered in past lifetimes. Sitting directly in opposition to the yes and the awareness is saying that you're getting an awareness of the repeating patterns, getting an awareness of things that you've been through in the past lives, and past skills that you have both accomplished and endured. It's saying that it's opening up to this inner wisdom and unlocking the potential to move forward, to rise from this destructive energy. This is the integration key. This is how you will consciously work with this energy. On one level, you're going to be working with this energy through the Neptune Moon Oracle deck. So you'll also be working with this energy through self-love, how you treat yourself internally. Neptune moon. So Neptune is about dissolving things that no longer work for you. The moon is about your emotions. First we have self-love and we have emotions, and this is talking about your integration key. How do you work with this energy? You have the potential for awareness, activation, understanding and high alertness, an opportunity for ideas and thoughts, understanding and new learning coming in. Learning also coming in from past skills, past lived skills that you've mastered, remembering certain situations and things that you've overcome, situations that have been destructive but you've been able to rise from the ashes. Here offers a sense of kindness, compassion. It's an emotional energy that's sitting in the position of integration. This will be integrated through your emotional body. Over on the personal activation, it's coming in through the mental body, but it's going to be integrated through your emotional body. So you may feel some mood swings, emotional energy here. You may feel it on an empathic level. Now, this is your timeline shift. This is the potential for where the shift will go if you align to this energy. You're needing to quiet your mind here. Seek internal truth and clarity. Creative energy will be abundant. This energy and ability to receive from the spiritual in a creative, inspirational way and create into the physical. To do this, you're going to need to be able to seek times of quietness to allow this inspirational energy to come in. So the cards that I see on the table for you are, yes, be open to awareness, alertness, understanding, cosmic reflection, and activation. You'll have your mental body flooded with ideas, thoughts, wisdom, and understanding. This may come in through spirit channel. You'll have the ability to rise from the ashes through mastered skills from previous lifetimes. A sense of love, self-love and confidence, resourcefulness, having everything you need to complete your mission. Being able to release what no longer serves you and get in touch with your emotions. Now, the integration, or what will come from this if you integrate and activate this energy, is heightened creativity. Being able to go within, seek truth and clarity, and use it in a very creative way. Most of all, we have your connection download. This one here is your final card. This card is the card, it's the gateway. It's a dimensional gateway. It's what opens when you are fully aligned with this guidance. Your connection to spirit, source energy becomes stronger and clearer. Your spirit channel opens as you become open to receive this energy and guidance and activate and integrate this collective energy that's coming in. I hope that you enjoyed this different style of Neptune moon reading, and I'll be back with another Neptune moon reading next week.